Hey, good morning, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. Sunday morning, I don't know, 6:45. Time for a shave. Get you ready for church. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope your week was good, and all you viewers, friends, and family members here in the States, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Mine was good. All right, well, let's get going. Still got a couple shaves left in neglected November / new November. So let's get cracking. What are we going to be using today? Well, on the neglected side, 2 items. One is the Gold Monkey Straight Razor, owned by Anthony Esposito. 2, the PAA Atomic Rocket, big synthetic boar brush, or synthetic brush, not boar. For the new, we'll be using Dr. John's Arctic Hydra. Beautiful citrus scent. Let's see, lemon, orange, grapefruit, mandarin, lime, bergamot, menthol. All the things that I love. For the post, I've got the almost matching splash. This is the Hydra splash, not mentholated. But I do also have the non-mentholated soap that I haven't used either, so I'm going to use that this week off camera. Nivea Men for the post. Whipping it up in the salsa dish. There we go. Got a lot in there. I'm going to try and get my head shave as well. So, like I said, hope everybody's doing well. Good. All my American friends, hope your Thanksgiving was good. Mine was good, man. Did something we hadn't done in a really long time. I may or may not have mentioned it here on the channel previously, but I don't have the best relationship with my family, with the exception of my second oldest brother, who lives locally. But he hosted a Thanksgiving dinner at his place, and my sister, her husband, 2 of the 3 of her kids came. And then, surprisingly, my stepdad came, which was awesome. Don't really ever get a chance to see him. He also brought his wife. And for those of you curious about that family dynamic, my dad died when I was 2 years old. My mom remarried, so my stepdad is the only dad that I ever really knew. When my mom passed away, he remarried, so that's how I have a stepdad and his wife. Some people go, don't you mean your stepmom? Well, no, not really, because my mom died when I was an adult. So, didn't really need a stepmom. All right. Well, initial impressions on this soap is it's a beautiful Dr. John's lather. No problem. Menthol is not really strong, which is okay. I don't need a big, strong menthol kick. It's pretty similar in strength to the Uncle John's Iceman citrus freeze. As far as the menthol goes, it's got a beautiful lemony, citrusy scent. And if it performs like I have experience with all my other Dr. John soaps, it'll be fine shave. Quick, easy lather. Still a ton of soap in the bottom of the bowl. I'll have enough for a head shave and probably a couple more shaves after that. Don't know if I mentioned it on the growth. About 5 days of growth. The last time I shaved was Tuesday. I worked on Wednesday, but all the bosses were out, so I didn't shave. Thursday I was off. Worked on Friday, and all the bosses were out, so I didn't shave. So, all right. Let me get myself organized here. I feel out of whack. Oh, before I get too far into it, coffee. Brought to you by Hallmark Baptist Church, where everybody is somebody and Jesus is Lord. All right, let's get shaving. Don't grab the blade. All right, I'm going to try my dead level best to remember not to run this under the tap. Except for that little part right there, just to warm it. See? So yeah, Thanksgiving was really cool. Got to, like I said, got to see my whole family, except for my brother who lives formerly in Seattle, recently moved to New York. So feel like the TV's a little loud, so I apologize. My brother really outdid himself on the meal. He did like a full 6-7 course job. Soup, turkey, dressing, all the traditional stuff. I nicked myself. Sorry if I'm quiet, not much to say. I'm trying not to cut myself. I don't remember if I mentioned in one of my videos, I think I've been trying to get back into archery. I thought I was going to get away cheap because I already had all the equipment. Well, gave my bow to my buddy who's a bow technician, just to make sure it was good to shoot. And alas, already I had to replace the string, which if you're a compound bow shooter, you know, bowstrings are not cheap. They start at about $90 US. Luckily, my bow's a little on the older side. 2010 model. So I was able to find a brand new string on sale, on clearance, for really cheap. About $30. So I can't complain too much about that, but it just stinks. Because, like I said, I thought I was gonna just be able to get my bow checked out and be ready to go again. What's not cheap is the shave. Very nice. A couple little nicks, but those are all user error. Everything is working splendidly. So, second pass. Once again, not a great menthol, or not a strong menthol kick. I shouldn't say not a great menthol, because it's good. It's mild. It's cooling, but not freezing, if that makes sense. All right, second pass. Couple little nicks. I almost sliced my neck, like my jugular. Was coming for that upstroke south of the fat border, and came in at a bad angle. I felt the blade start to dig. I had to quit. Hopefully, I don't see any blood, so hopefully I won't die. All right, second pass. Sorry, I'm listening to the news in the background. State of American politics is ridiculous. Every time I hear the news, I'm more convinced that nobody is really interested in doing what's best for the country. Granted, everybody has a different idea. everybody's got their own idea about what's best for the country, but when you have people from both sides saying we're not gonna do X, Y, and Z. As long as the other side doesn't do X, Y, and Z, it's not. It's all about the partisanship. And not the people, in my opinion, when it gets down to that. But anyway, no politics. Good shave. Oh, very nice. Everything is working smashingly. Good slickness on the soap. Nice, like I said, nice cushiony lather, nice menthol, beautiful citrus flavor. Good soap. I'm happy to have been able to break my freeze long enough to buy this. Because if I remember right, I don't know if it was temporarily going away or it was being permanently discontinued. But I'm really happy that I decided to jump on it, especially because, you know, I like the citrus. So, all right, last pass. Cross the grain. Weight loss update. I did pretty good over Thanksgiving. Didn't overindulge too much. I think I did a pre-meal weight and a post-meal weight or whatever. I only gained 2 pounds worth of eating, so I was pretty happy with that. Still within my 52-pound for the year goal. Pretty exciting to me. Just gotta keep it off for a few more weeks. All right, I think that's good. That's actually a really good shave on the neck. Get rinsed off here. Yeah, I didn't do the chin. I didn't do the chin. The video's already getting a little long in the tooth, so figured I'd skip that. It's good enough. Nobody's gonna be rubbing up on my chin. Got a little irritation I can feel. That may just be some user error. Couple little nicks. Yeah, a little. Ooh. Oh baby, a little more stingy than I thought. Out of practice with the straight. But that's a good shave. That's a really, really good shave. Whew. All right, let's get going with the head shave. Whip up a little fresh batch here. I put way too much in the bowl. Got a ton left over. I could probably shave off of that for the rest of the week. Oh, I've got to say, I dug something out of the cabinet during the week for the neglected November shave. This old laser synthetic brush that I found at the local Indian market. I hated it. When I first got it, it was just kind of weird and floppy and it smelled terrible. I used it for the first time Tuesday, I think. Monday or Tuesday. In many years. And it actually whipped up a pretty decent lather with what cream did I used it with the cream, maybe Derby. But I used it with the cream. It did a great job. I was really surprised. Because that's one of those things that I always see when I clean out my cabinet. I'm like, I need to throw this stupid thing away. I never use it. It's not bad. I mean, my experience with it is pretty limited, and my initial experience with it was pretty negative, but hey. It wasn't terrible. So I may keep her for another year. Dig her out next November. Who knows? What else happened since the last time I had a shave with you guys? Really about it, man. Last Sunday, spent all day at the church, which was no problem. It was good hanging out with folks. We had service. We had lunch. We decorated for Christmas. Then we had night church. Yay! And then went back on Tuesday evening because we didn't do Wednesday night church because of the holiday, in case people needed to travel. Went back on Tuesday. The church fed us a meal. We had our little Thanksgiving. Steak and potatoes. Very nice. It was a very nice time. Once again, good time hanging out with my church family. And then, what else? That's it, man. That's it. Hung out with my real family. Very cool. All right. Second pass. Oh, here's a ramble. Went yesterday to the archery shop just to muck around, see what shooting a traditional recurve bow was like. Turns out that I'm going to have to learn how to, if I want to learn how to do that, which I'm kind of curious about it, going to have to learn how to shoot left-handed. Because I am what they call cross-eye dominant, which means my left eye is my strong eye. Everything lines up to my left eye, like when I point and aim. But I'm right-handed. So I can fudge it with a pistol because you can kind of cock your head a little bit. I can fudge it with the rifle or my compound bow because there are mechanical sights or scopes that you can kind of adjust the windage, the left-right adjustments to compensate for the fact that when I'm looking straight at something with both eyes, it's straight, but then when I close my eye to line up the sights, so like, I don't know how many of you guys are hunters or shooters or whatever, but so for example, if I point across the room and I'm looking with both eyes, everything lines up to this eye. If I close this eye, if I close my right eye, everything stays straight, exactly where I'm pointing. If I close my left eye, everything shifts to the right because my left eye is dominant. So yeah, not a problem with, like I said, with pistols or rifles or compound bows, because you have mechanical sights that you can adjust to compensate for it. Still not the greatest, you know, I'll never be a super sharpshooter, but for my purposes, which is kind of hunting and plinking and just, you know, target shooting, no problem. But with a traditional bow, like a longbow or a recurve, because there are no mechanical sights and you're just looking down the shaft of the arrow to put the arrow where it needs to go, having that cross-eye dominance doesn't work, because there's no way, if I'm pulled back, I can't turn my head enough or squint enough to line up the shot. At least that's what I've kind of surmised from practice and reading and studying. If you guys, any of you guys out there are archers or shooters who are cross-dominant, who have a different experience, please feel free to comment or contact me, talk to me, because I want to learn. And just doing it left-handed, well, I could probably get to proficient at it. It's just not comfortable, and I don't know how awkward it would be switching back and forth from right to left-handed. You know, like having to think like, okay, so now I'm shooting my compound bow, I gotta shoot with my right hand, or now I'm shooting my rifle, I gotta shoot with my right hand, but now I'm shooting my recurve bow, I gotta switch. So, I don't know. Just rambling. Ah, beautiful, silky, smooth. I'm gonna clean up one little spot right there. Fantastic. Yeah, good. All right, more than one spot. That's just because I'm chasing that BBS. Ah, beautiful shave. Silky smooth. Couple little nicks that have already stopped bleeding. Everything worked fantastically. All right, let's check out this splash. First time using this. All right. Oh yeah, it's not exactly the same as the soap. The soap had more of kind of a lemony scent, in my opinion. This splash I can pick up more of the limes. Now there is a little bit of the, the mandarin and the orange. Actually, as it turns to dry off, like initially I got more of the lime, and then as it starts to dry out, dissipate a little bit, get a little bit more of the oranges. So very nice. The soap was a great blend, but mostly lemon. Yeah, very nice. Super excited, happy with that. Guys, that's all I got today. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope you had a great week. Hope the rest of your weekend treats you well. I hope the upcoming week is kind to you. No matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family. It's really important. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. God bless. I'll see you next time.